The big question tonight is why? Why would murder suspect Howell Donaldson gun down innocent strangers? Mark Douglas continues our team coverage now. He spent today looking into Donaldson's life. He joins us live in the neighborhood where he grew up. A lot of people seem to be in shock over this there, Mark.
They certainly are, Keith. You know, we talked to a lot of neighbors and friends of the Donaldson family who live in this house behind me. We believe somebody is home, but they're not answering the door. They say they're absolutely blown away by this. They insist that it just doesn't add up.
You know, he's just like a regular young man.
The folks who live in this neighborhood near Memorial Highway are stunned to learn the alleged Seminole Heights killer once lived among them.
You know, he would just come and go. You know, it's like, you know, teenagers or young guys do.
Next-door neighbor Sylvia Fernandez asked that we not show her face, but told me she's heartbroken.
They're just a very lovely family. They're church-going, they're caring neighbors.
Donaldson's mother owns a hair academy. She often organized charity events at Church Without Walls, where Howell Donaldson was in a youth group. He attended Plant High before graduating from Alonzo. At Plant, Ryan Coulter was one of his basketball teammates.
I was absolutely shocked. We called him Trey. He was always extremely nice, very well spoken. If anything, a little bit more shy.
Donaldson spent 4 years at St. John's University in New York, where he was a walk-on for the basketball team and studied sports management before graduating last year. He worked this year at the Ultimate Medical Academy in Tampa, but was fired in May.
And he was terminated for absenteeism and worked here for a little more than 2 months.
Brandon White, the senior pastor at Church Without Walls, knows the Donaldson family well. He says this is exactly the kind of family that every pastor wants in their church. He says that everybody needs prayers tonight. This family, the family of the victims, anyone touched by these tragedies. Keith?
Well, Mark, did anyone you speak with today offer any kind of clue as to what Donaldson's motive could have been for all of this?
No, in fact, everything I gathered up today was the portrait of a young man who was maybe not as successful in his basketball career as he wanted to be, but certainly successful in college. He had a job. The only flaw, the only falling out that I saw was the fact that he wasn't showing up for work back in May and was fired from that job, which he should have and could have been very good at based on his background at St. John's. So it's a mystery tonight, especially for these folks who knew him. They just can't believe it.
So much more to learn about this. Thank you, Mark Douglas, reporting live.